Hi, this is Denise of Papercrafty, and today I am going to share with you my latest kit. It's a digital kit in my Etsy shop. I am so excited. I recently got this set of antique French flower labels, and I've scanned all of them at 600 DPI, which is, above industry standards, with a 16-bit color profile, so it has nice, rich, vibrant colors. I've put them together for you in this kit so that you can print them over and over again to use in your projects, whether that be junk journaling, scrapbooking, multimedia projects, card making. The list goes on and on. Collage, they'd be beautiful in collage as well. But these are authentic, antique French flower labels. They were new old stock, and I've scanned everything and I've compiled them together. There are 72 unique labels in this kit, and this is 12 pages. And I love these colors. Look at these colors. Aren't they just the most gorgeous things you've ever seen in your life? And I've aligned everything so they're very easy to trim out. And also, if you have a scan and cut type of machine, or a silhouette, they are formatted so that you can put the registration marks on there, and they're within the cut parameters of that. So if you want to cut them that way, it will be much easier for you to do that. So anyway, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and share with you all of the absolute gorgeousness that I've got going on here. I mean, look at these beautiful, beautiful flowers. This is one of my absolute favorite pages, I think. Look at this. Just the colors are so vibrant and so beautiful for being so old. I mean, these are over 100 years old, these labels, these antique French labels. I just absolutely love them. Look at this. I mean, the chrysanthemum, I'm not going to attempt to read it in French because my French is not that good and I would completely destroy them. But I just look at this. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And I printed these on a my eco printer. I will put a link for the one that I have in the description box below. I had gotten it at a very reasonable price around Christmas time, like Thanksgiving, Christmas time last year. So they might be having more sales again this year, since Thanksgiving is coming up and they usually do like nice Black Friday sales. But I put this on, I found that the paper that you use with the Eco Tank printers are very important. This is a double-sided photo paper, matte. And it really comes out with the brightest, most crisp images that way. But you for whatever printer you have, of course, you need to experiment with papers and whatnot to get the best images that you can. But look at how gorgeous these turn out. I mean, and this is just with, a regular inkjet printer. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look at those colors. Oh, aren't they just beautiful? And these labels are not all uniform. You can see this one's, a little close to the edge right here. That's the way they were. They're imperfect and they are fabulous. So, because they are genuine, antiques, they're going to have, those little bit of imperfections. You're going to get that in the kit. And I've just authentically transcribe that into these. So those are my French, antique French flower labels, and they will be in my Etsy shop. I will include the link in the description box below. And I just wanted to show you what they turn out like, once they're actually cut. And this is the actual size of the flower labels. I was true to size when I scanned them, and I made sure that they printed out in the exact same size that you know, the originals were. So it's about 3 3/8 by, I'm sorry, 2 3/8 by 3 7/8 is the size that these were. And just look at these. I actually printed on the back of this as well, just so that it would have a you know, uniform color, and I, you know, very lightly inked the edges just to get rid of the, you know, white paper that would show through. But look at how beautiful these turn out. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Can you see these in your projects? I mean, look at that. And you know, I love antique ephemera, but it's really nice to have a source of ephemera that you can just print over and over again and, you know, use endlessly. I mean, to try to get all 72 of these unique flowers is, I won't lie, it's pricey. So to be able to get a digital kit and to you know, be able to you know, print them as many times as you want to use over and over again in your project is a great deal. These print beautifully on vellum. I'll put that on there. And I also printed it on some sticker paper. So, you know, that turns out beautifully as well. And I'm going to make a little project with this just to show you what you can do with these labels. Right now, what I'd like to do is make a seed packet. And I happen to have this glassine paper, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below. All right, so I'm going to make 2 of these. So I'm just folding this paper in half, and I'm going to size it, you know, to be about this size. So let's see. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, and then I'll fold this. I want to give it a little bit of room, but I basically want it to be about this size. There we go. Okay. So I want the seam to be in the center back, so I'm just kind of putting a crease and eyeballing it to get an idea of where I want to cut it with my trimmer. And then what I want to do now is, all right, I've got it about there. I want to make sure that, you know, I have enough of a border, but not a huge one. I don't need a huge border. All right, I'm just going to go up like maybe that much. Nope. Okay. That amount of border looks pretty good to me. And then put that down like that. I want the flaps to be nicely rounded, so to get a nice even rounded edge on both sides, I'm just lining the 2 sides up, making sure the seams align and then the tops and the sides align, and then I'm just cutting and making a kind of a rounded edge. I'm doing both sides at the same time, and you can see it turns out really nice. And then I'm just essentially doing the same thing on the bottom. You can see where I'm just lining up those seams and making sure everything's aligned, and then cutting from that crease just around the edge. Okay. Okay. Basically, I'm just cutting all of this off. all of that off. Way. Just going to angle this ever so slightly like that. Let's see. Make sure I do both the same. Just cut that like that. Excellent. All right, I want the shiny part out. So I'm going to make sure that that's out on both of them. And then I'm just going to use my ATG gun here to adhere this. I think this is really the easiest way to adhere both vellum and and then I'm just adding some more double-sided tape, just one line of it across the very bottom of that bottom flap, and folding it over. All right, and then this just folds over like that. Okay, all right, so this I can just, glue right over the top like that. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this one as well. I've got this one, and I'm going to just add one of these stickers to this one. So yeah, make sure I have that right side up, make sure I have this right side up, and just take the backing off of this puppy. All right, that looks pretty good. I really like how translucent that is. Isn't that cute? And there's the back of the bag right there. You can kind of see it through the back like that. It just looks really soft. And then for an entirely different look, I've got 2 seed packets. This is just out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Obviously different images. This is a much more vivid image, whereas this is more kind of like a watercolory type image. So just both really pretty, just a little different in terms of what you're looking for. And of course, if you don't have glassine, envelopes, you can use any paper that you have. I just happen to like the glassine envelopes. They're really pretty. But those are a couple different examples there. And in the coming days, I'll be making some more projects using these antique French flower label printables. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy these antique French flower label printables as much as I do. If you do, I'll make sure to leave the link in the description box below for my Etsy shop, where you can find these and you can print them over and over and over again to use in your own projects. As always, if you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel, give this a like, leave me a comment, and make sure to hit the bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. Again, this is Denise with Paper Crafty, and craft on!